Hey everyone, this is Buell coming at you with a brand new video review. Today I'm going to be bringing you Keysuite Acoustic. This is developed and produced by UVI in Paris, France. They're great friends of mine now, and I'm so grateful that they sent this to me so that I could bring this to you guys and show you all the amazing things that this product can do. So before we dive in here, this right here, what you're seeing is the Austrian Grand, okay? And this comes exclusively with the Keysuite Ultimate Bundle. So there is an entire bundle of instruments here, keyed instruments. We've got Keysuite Acoustic. I'm going to go through in more detail in later videos some of these, but for instance, today we're talking about Keysuite Acoustic. So we've got grand pianos, upright pianos, plucked strings, a mellophone, Metallphone. All right, but over here we've got Keysuite Digital, and that's going to be like your modules and stuff like MKS 20, DX7 type stuff. And then we've got like the Rhodes and the Wurlitzers and all the clavinets and things like that over here in Keysuite Electric. Again, so today we're doing acoustic, but all three of these, mini suites or bundles or whatever come with the Keysuite Ultimate Bundle. And when you get that, you get the Austrian Grand. All right, that's exclusive with the entire bundle, which you can get at uvi.net. Today, like I said, I'm showing you the acoustic pianos, and I'm going to start off with what would probably be considered one of their flagship pianos, the Austrian Grand. All right, so as you can tell, I've just got these over here in this section loaded up. Well, I've got to load them up, but they're here ready to go. And then I've got these presets over here. So usually I start with this basic one. And then you've got other ones, for instance, like this basic hall is going to have some more reverb. Just different presets that you can pick, to your liking for whatever you may be recording for. So I'm just going to start here. We may look at another one, but I want to try and get through a lot of these or all these acoustic ones if I can. So here it is. This is the Austrian Grand, and let me tell you something, it's incredible. You're going to see here in just a second why I love it. But right here, I already know what I need to do here. I'm just going to bump the volume of the UVI workstation up. The UVI workstation is free, and it's like the interface for using all of the UVI products and a few other products. But I'm going to bump this up just a little bit for the sake of this video, and that's right here. All right. Right here we have the velocity curve. So for instance, if you had maybe like unweighted keys or like synth keys or something, you may want to bump this out. If you have real heavy keys, you may want to bring this back a little bit. I'm going to just bump it up just a tad for the sake of expressiveness. All right. And I'm going to mute my mic. I'm just going to play this right out of the box. I did bump the volume up just a tad, as you just saw. But I'm just going to play through a little bit of this. I'm going to mute my mic, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you about it. All right, give me 1 second. Here we go. All right, so as you can tell already out the box, this piano sounds amazing. I remember the first time I ever played a Bosendorfer piano, which is what this is sampled from, and I was blown away. Well, they have done their due diligence with this piano. It is incredible. And as you can tell, I started with, like a ballad thing. you know, really so I could show you the expressiveness. And then we went into this jazz thing. And I really love this for jazz. I love the way that it cuts, you know. But then you can bring it back. And it can get real dark, you know. Alright, so anyway, I just wanted to show you that one real quick. Here in the UVI workstation, there's some other things you can do. You can change, like for instance, this is turning cinematic on. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let's play with this. Okay, that's what I thought. We've got this mono setting here. As you can tell, the sound is shifted. From mono back to stereo. And while we're here, while I'm showing you these different things, I want to show you a couple other things here in the UVI workstation that you'll see with some of these instruments here in Keysuite. For instance, one thing that a lot of piano players like to do is mess with the release. Well, that's right here in the second section here with like the faders, the little icon here. Here's the release. Let me play one more jazz thing for you like that. All right. All right, I messed with the release. Here's some other stuff you can do. The sustain volume. All right, the sympathetic volume, pedal volume, which I like pedal volume. I mean, I just turned it all the way up. You can kind of hear me messing with the pedal down here. All right, and then you've got other things here that you're welcome to mess around with. I'm not going to spend time doing it, but there's all kinds of cool things you can do here. And then I do like this effects page here. All right, check this out. All these can be powered on or off. So for instance, this right here. All right, let's turn that on. I can mess with different ones. Kind of changes the feel, the overall like ambience. You know, especially you heard it right there as I come off the keys. All right. And then you've got here, down here, it's at the bottom, you can see the names of these. This is the Convolver Mix. Let's see. So you can do all these different edits. Let's turn that one off here. We've got some EQ happening here. Maybe I want to add some low end. Oh, let's power it on first. There we go. So the key is you have to power these on. You'll see these in these this and these other pianos. Here, let's turn that one off. We've got let's turn that on. For instance, this is the phaser. Let's turn on some chorus here. Let me see if I can't get it to go automatically. I may have to mess with it. Oh, here we go. Mode. Boom. Chorus. Kind of like the 80s and 90s. So already you can do a lot with just this Austrian Grand. I'm going to get into these other ones here. That's the flanger. Let's see. Rotary. One more. And you've got other things you can edit here. Let's turn that off. We've got a delay here. Let's turn that on. You hear it? It's really cool. And then like some reverb here. Everybody pretty much knows what that will do. All right, so let's get out of here. That comes exclusively with Keysuite Bundle Edition. So you got to buy all three of these, acoustic, digital, and electric, to get the Austrian Grand. It's worth it just to have the Austrian Grand. I mean, there's no better Bosendorfer sample out there than this. What's cool is they'll actually give you details about this, all right, down here. So for instance, yeah, we see that there. That's cool. They really go to great lengths to give you some information. For instance, when I click on Keysuite Acoustic here, they tell me about what we've got going on. Let's start with grand pianos. I mean, this is something everybody needs in their plug-in library. They need this grand piano library. What I love about Keysuite is that they go to great lengths to provide you different pianos, not just one piano and you know, edited different ways, but this is different pianos. So let me start, you know what? Let's start with what I would consider my favorite. This is the Model D, all right? And as you can read here, the renowned Steinway Concert Grand Model D, recorded in one of the finest studios in the world, all right? Boom. And that was in Paris, where they recorded this. I love this piano. I'm just going to start here, and then we may come back here. But seriously, this piano is everything. Like I just did a record back in, let's see, it's September now. So I did a record back in May, and that was right after this was given to me. Immediately on all the ballads, I'm using this song. All right, so you just saw me mess with the velocity curve again. I'm going to bring the volume back down just because I know that this has got quite a bit. Let's see here. Let's just play it. This is a Steinway sample. By far my favorite, not only Steinway sample out there, but this is my favorite piano, I think, period, on the market right now. And you can buy this one individually. It's $50 on uvi.net. But I would encourage you to buy the whole package because we're going to go through these. But here we go. Just with this Model D Basic Dry. That is no indicator of how this actually sounds. And as you can see right out the box here, we've got this beautiful little picturesque, you know, landscape in the background. Piano here in this nice big tall room. And they, I mean, like I said, they go to great detail. Look at the reflection of the piano here underneath the lid. I mean, they thought of everything, but we haven't even played it yet. So let's jump in. I'm going to mute my mic again. Here we go. As you can tell, just unbelievable. I tried to get, every part of the keyboard so you can hear the dynamics, but it just has this huge dynamic range. This is, like I said, my favorite. I could have done the jazz stuff. In fact, why don't we play with the release real quick? How about something like this? Check this out. All right, so as you can tell, just incredible. And then we've got the effects once again here. Let's go through some of these other ones. This is the Model D. All right, I hope I'm giving you a taste of what this is really like and what it can do. But I'm telling you, this is probably my favorite out of all of them. All right, let's move on. Let's go from the top here. We'll just work our way down. All right, let's start here. Baby Grand. All right, and they tell you a little bit about it there in that little section here. That's Baby Grand. All right, let's work our way down. Let's look at this F Grand. This is the Fazioli piano, the 10-foot piano. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna mess with this. All right, I just messed with the velocity curve here. I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm just gonna play. All right. All right, incredible, right? It's like you're in there in the room. Of course, we've got all of our things, our edits and our effects and stuff. You know, if I wanted to do some jazz stuff with this or some classical, in fact, I just messed with the release. Let me change it back. I want to give you one more song here with this. I'm going to save that classical piece for the next one. But just incredibly versatile. That was September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. I mean, you could use this for rock. You could use this for like, classic rock, especially pop, you know. You could use it for country. Anyway, this is the F Grand, the Italian Fazioli piano here. All right, let's keep going. Hybrid Custom. No, I'm going to save that one for last. Let's go to the Japanese C7 here. All right, we've done Austrian Grand. This is Japanese Yamaha C7. This is another one of my favorites. Holy cow, you're going to love this one. All right. I'm going to change my velocity curve. And again, this is for my keyboard. You know, yours may be different. You may not have to mess with the velocity curve at all, or you may have to, you know, do a lot, but it's based on your keyboard here. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to mess with the release for this one. Here we go. All right, that was a little jazz selection, but, I mean, again, incredible versatility. So, let me turn off the key, or the mic again. All right, that's the Japanese C7. That's a Yamaha sample. If you hear the term C7, you're usually thinking Yamaha, and they really outdid themselves with this. And it said in the description, I think it said that they recorded this on site. They didn't want to move it, and they didn't want to mess with, you know, what could potentially happen with moving a piano. They want to preserve the sound of this piano. So I'm telling you, it's like you're sitting there in the room. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you're there, like in somebody's living room or something. While I'm at it here, let's check one of these other presets here. Let's mess with this basic hall. You can hear the difference in the reverb. Let me turn off the mic again. All right. So you get the idea of what is possible with these different presets. Let's do one more. Let's do this phaser tint. I mean, anything's possible. And then you start diving into these. What you notice here is, like this, for instance, is turned on. So all they've did is like, you know, play with these effects and stuff to get these presets. All right, let's do the, we've done the F Grand. That was the C7. Now, again, we've done Model D. We've done Austrian. This one right here, the Hybrid Custom. All right, let's talk about this. This is a combination of the Austrian Grand, the Model D, and the Japanese C7. All right, so they've combined the samples from all three, put them together in this amazing sounding piano. All right, so let me give you an idea of what this will sound like. Let me give you a couple of examples. All right, here we go. Oh man, I'm telling you. Another great versatile piano. This is called the Hybrid Custom, and you see some similar features to the Austrian Grand. This is another amazing piano that they have put together. Here is turning on the miking with the ribbon mic. All right, let me play some more. All right, and of course you can adjust the level of that here. I'm sorry. You would just have to play around with it. But let's turn it off, and here's the mono mic again. And I didn't even mess with the velocity curve. Oh, this will be fun. Let's see here. Sorry, I didn't even have the screen pulled up there. I apologize. That's the mono mic. All right. So we played through all of these pianos, including the Austrian Grand. And again, this one is a combination. All right. Check this out. Exclusive to UVI, the custom piano was built utilizing parts from Yamaha, Steinway, and Bosendorfer to create a truly unique and powerful sound. All right. And then they recorded it with these different mics. You saw that, I believe that was the BK mic, and then a different mic here. I'm seeing this down here. But yeah, the Yamaha, which was the Japanese C7, the Steinway, which is the Model D, and the Bosendorfer, which was the Austrian Grand. You can hear those like in the sample itself. You can hear parts from all three. You can especially hear like the Japanese C7. Let me play for you one more time here. All right, so you kind of hear that underneath. So that, I mean, it's worth it just to have this Keysuite Acoustic bundle for the grand pianos, but we have 3 other sections to get through. So I've played through all of these just to give you an idea. Now I'm going to play through these uprights and things pretty quick here, but these are awesome as well. All right, check this out. This is the German upright. All right, here we go. Pretty cool. I mean, it's nice and warm. You know what I'm saying? Really awesome. They really killed it on the uprights. Here's the grand upright, and check out the background of this. All right, I'm just gonna play through a couple of these just real quick and talk. In fact, let me bump the volume back down. Let's do the velocity curve as well here. Now, on the little commercial they did for Keysuite, they did this song. I want to play it for you, actually. Here we go. And I'm pretty sure that's the piano they used for that. I mean, you could probably just imagine yourself sitting in some old home like what you see here in the background, and them having, I don't even know what century that looks like. Probably, I don't know, 1800s or something, maybe in like the UK or possibly, in the United States, and just having this beautiful wooden upright, you know what I'm saying? One more time. I'm going to mute the mic. I'm telling you, y'all gotta get this. All right, real quick, just gonna play through. Here's the honky tonk, and we'll do these real quick. Imagine being up in a saloon, in the 1850s in California. You know what I'm saying? That's what you'd see there. All right, during the gold rush. You see what I'm saying? Really cool. I mean, just messy and gritty, All right, a couple more of these uprights. Let's play through them, and we'll move on to the plucked strings. Those will be fun. All right, here we go. Let's do a different key. Let's do something obscure. Let's do F sharp. Really cool. I'm telling you guys. I keep saying it over and over, but you need this in your life. One more upright. Here we go. The compact. Now, you would use this for a lot of things. For instance, if you're doing, I don't know, if you're designing sounds and, soundtracks for movies or, video games, it could be anything, doing a project for school and you're into music, you could do stuff like that with instruments like this. All right, let's move on here. All right, you're going to love this. You can read all about this. I'm not even sure exactly how to pronounce this. The Blanchett, perhaps? Cymbalo or Chimbalo? I'm not sure. But we're going to play it. Here we go. I think that's in G. Minuet in G, maybe. This actually had the velocity curve all the way up already. Let's keep going. Beautiful. All right. Clavichord. Here we go. Really cool. All right, a couple more. Harpsichord. Everybody knows about harpsichords. This is going to be fun. Very similar to the first one we played. Let's do a different key. All right, and then one more, the spinet. Oh, wrong one. It might be pronounced spinet, I'm not sure, but here we go. And the background artwork is awesome. All right, one more section. Metallophone. Yeah, let's do this. Celesta, I think, is how you pronounce it. Or it could be celeste. There's a celeste on the other one. Here we go. Dulcitone. Here we go. Let's keep going. The J Celeste. Check this out. Keyboard Glockenspiel. I played the Glockenspiel when I was in band. Beautiful artwork, by the way. All right, and then one more. And then they give you the actual, like, the range of the instrument here. And then we've got the different micings and things here, which we've talked about. Let's go back. One more. I got to tell you, it's worth having just for this piano alone, the Austrian Grand. Let me play you a song. You'll probably know it, all right? I'm going to mute the mic one more time, and then I'm going to come back and round this thing out. Here we go. Yep. All right. Austrian Grand, y'all. This is exclusive. When you buy all three, I'm going to do another video talking about Keysuite Digital, Keysuite Electric. But I just wanted to take some time and walk you through these pianos and the amazing things it can do. One more time, let's play with the mono. We didn't do that earlier. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to take you through these one more time. We've got all these amazing pianos in the acoustic bundle here. You need this in your life. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. And I think by itself, the acoustic bundle is like $200 maybe. It's worth it just to have this Model D and this C7 and the hybrid. I mean, and then you've got the F Grand, which I loved, you know. And then, of course, all these uprights and different classical instruments are included. So that's a pretty extensive run-through of UVI's Keysuite Acoustic. I hope you'll check this out at uvi.net. Write them and tell them who sent you. I want to make sure that you are enjoying it and that you're getting everything you need out of it. So that's why I went and did this video. Hopefully you have an idea of what it can do, and of course it's only limited by, you know, your imagination and all the different sound edits and things you can do to it. So anyway, that is Keysuite Acoustic, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, check them out at uvi.net.